guess about 2 years ago the studio said, well, we'd be interested in doing a sequel. And the problem with sequels, as we all know, is trying to make something that at least hopefully will match the original, maybe a little bit better, certainly not worse, because the streets are littered with sequels that have killed the franchise. So we all said, yeah, we'd do it, providing we could find a script that we all could agree was worthwhile. When we started shooting, we didn't get Catherine for a month because she was on Ocean's 12. So I had to shoot with Antonio, who had to take the brunt of that month, doing action stuff. In fact, it was the scene at the quartet. Filming is difficult because it's really about what goes wrong all the time. We had weather problems. There are a lot of those sequences. There were elements that we had to shoot. It was pretty tough. The lesson I learned from the first one was don't travel around so much. So what we did on this one was we shot the whole movie within like a 2-mile radius, and we went to what is Amon's, hacienda or townhouse, if you will. And we built our whole studio around that. I say studio, we used the outbuildings for sets. The side of that house was also Antonio's hacienda. We built the town square on the other side. We used the church that was at the place. We built San Francisco in the field next door. So the whole thing was all contained.
Will it be another 7 years before a third Zorro film?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to see doing Zorro without Antonio and Catherine for a start. Isabel Allende wrote this book. It's called Zorro, and it's absolutely terrific. It's tonally quite different to the movies, but it's basically Zorro being brought up, being the son of an Indian mother, red Indian mother, and his whole evolution as to how he becomes. So it's a bit Batman Returns, oddly enough. How the mask happens, how he sees the peasants, what it is that motivates him to do what he does.
Okay.
And it's a fascinating book. It's really well done.
The Legend of Zorro.